nut mix that's so delicious. Remember, one of the things about Ferris is they use such wonderful, wholesome nuts. They don't add a lot of sugar or salt. They lightly dust. This is a customer pick. This particular offer we haven't seen, I think, since August of last year. And we've been talking about, you know, some wonderful healthy alternatives, and nuts are great alternative. Protein, a little bit of fiber in nuts. This is a 3 pound of our nutberry mix that we get to offer to you. And we're calling this one our blueberries, cranberries, and nuts, all right? So 3 pounds simply means in each jar, you get 1 pound of the nuts. So I like that, because if you wanna hide a jar for yourself and keep the other 2 in the pantry for the family, you can do that. Or like me, HSN is considered an essential, so we've been working, you can kind of take that with you to work. None of the nuts have been packed that you're ordering. We actually pack them fresh to order, so they're not sitting on a shelf any place. You have to decide if you would like to have roasted and salted, or if you would like to have raw and unsalted. And then you decide if you would like to have a one-time purchase or on our single ship, or if you'd like to have them delivered every 30, 60, 90 days and totally customize it on our auto ship. Joining us via phone is Carrie Bolletto, who is our brand expert. Carrie, it's nice to have you shopping with us.
Nice to be here, Marlo. How is everybody?
Terrific. As our brand expert with these, and I know that you've been representing this brand for a long time, I'm gonna open up a jar and just kind of start pouring some out. These are a customer pick, such a huge favorite. Let's talk to everyone why, when we offer these, they're really popular.
Yes, I mean, 10 years here at HSN, which is so exciting. So since 2010 here, but 96 years in business. So out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, we're a USA-based company, family-owned, since 1924. And when you hear that nowadays, it really speaks volumes, because you know that a company is obviously doing the right thing and giving a really, really high-quality food item if it can last that long, right? So we source our ingredients from the top places all around the world. So what you're getting in this blueberry cranberry mix is you're getting, of course, our very juicy, yummy blueberries, our cranberries, which are from USA, our cashews from India and Brazil, which I always love to point out are just that really nice full-size cashews, our almonds from California, and those pecans from Texas that, again, we try to get them to you on the half, and when you look at them and the whole mix, it's so attracting to your eyes. And, you know, we eat with our eyes. So I always say nurture with nature, you know, and right now I think it's important that we kind of make sure that we're doing that yin and the yang of eating at home, right? We've all been stuck at home more. And Marlo, I love that you said you've just been watching how much you're intaking that sugar, how much, you know, what you're putting in your body. And with Ferris, it's a really great way to snack and feel satiated while feeling good about what you're putting in your body, you know, because this is nature. This is, when you look at it, it attracts you. Protein from the nuts, antioxidants from the fruits. It's giving you all those things to satiate you and get you through to the next meal.
And I love the idea of having the blueberries and cranberries, something sweet that's naturally sweet, with, of course, something savory like the nuts, right? Because listen, it's not that I don't have a sweet tooth, because goodness knows that'll never go away. I get it honestly from my mama, right? Because my mom has the biggest sweet tooth, but she never gains a pound. But that's a whole nother conversation. But you've got your sweet and you've got your savory combined. You have the roasted and the salted. And when we say salted, by the way, we're talking the lightest dusting of salt. So when I poured it open, you can't even see the salt. Sometimes you'll buy, you know, mixes in stores and supermarkets. They're just filled with sugar and salt and all sorts of bad stuff. Remember, this is different. This isn't sitting on a shelf. Anybody that's tried the Ferris nuts and berries, I mean, read some of the reviews. You will, the moment you open up the jar, there's like a tight, let me show you. You see how it's sealed? When you open it, how it just releases that freshness, and you taste them, you go, oh my goodness. They are really the best I've ever had. So you decide if you would like to have raw and unsalted, or if you would like to have the salted and roasted, and we can get them out to you. You'll get all 3 jars. I love that they're 3 1-pound jars. These are in plastic containers, so they can be totally reusable. These will be great if you're a crafter to kind of put some of your crafts in the inside, because you could reuse, just rinse them out and reuse them over and over again. It makes makes them completely portable. And I even like what we've done here, and I want to talk about this because sure, as you know, that for that mid-afternoon lull when you want to grab a snack and you want to eat something that's healthy without the guilt, these are great. But just for incorporating your foods, here somebody took their time and made a really beautiful yogurt parfait. Look at how gorgeous that is. So adding some extra nuts there.
Yes, you could. I love doing parfaits and yogurt, and I always like to point out, you spend extra money at the store to buy those yogurts with the nuts on the side, or they'll try to do like a little nut mix type thing on the side, but they never taste good, right? Because they're not a high quality anything. So being able to take a little bit of your Ferris and sprinkle that on, you could put it on your salads. This is salad time when we really start to have those light meals during the summer. Your oatmeal, I've been having oatmeal every morning, and just taking a little bit of this on your oatmeal really gives a pop of flavor. And goat cheese logs, so you could take goat cheese and crunch this up and roll the goat cheese in it. There's so many ways to use Ferris, but I think don't forget, just straight out of the package, just having, one in the living room, one in your office where you're working. If you are still driving because you're an essential worker or you're getting back out there to work, having it with you in the car so you don't make those mistakes that we all make when we say, I'm just going to go through this drive-through. Instead, you have, right, to do it, and you can start looking at that fast food sign. You know what? That this is a way to say, oh, gosh, I'm hungry. I'm not going to be home for another 20 minutes. Let me just reach and grab my Ferris and have a little bit of that. So again, it's just, if you don't put the right things in your path, you'll choose the wrong thing.
Girlfriend, that has been the biggest lesson that I've had to learn, right? Because I would go all day, I wasn't eating enough. I would go all day at work and I wouldn't eat a thing. And then on my way home, the drive-through would be calling my name. Marlo, just come by real fast. We'll take good care of you. And what I've learned is what you said, putting those things in your path, having healthy choices at the ready, right? That are not full of sugar, that have the fiber, that have the protein, that are really good for you. And remember what we said about the Ferris company. This is a USA company. All of the nuts and the berries are going to be packed fresh to order. You'll taste the freshness, you'll taste the difference. That's why if you go on our website and you read some of the reviews, I mean, this is packed full of blueberries and cranberries, and they're juicy, and they're naturally sweet. And notice that when I poured the nuts out, that they weren't broken little pieces, that they're whole pieces that are here. It's as gourmet and as special as you expect them to be. If you love nuts and if you want that berry mix, but you really want it to be delicious, I encourage you to try them. I've given these as gifts. People love them. This offer is an incredible offer with the 3 pounds. You get the 3 jars here. You just let us know if you just want them as a one-time shipment or an auto ship, and then we'll send them to you. If you don't love them, we give you 90 days, and we certainly take care of you. We want you to be happy with anything that you buy at HSN. But make your decision. We have FlexPay, which simply means you don't even have to pay the full amount. It's $14.98 on the first FlexPay, and then you pay the other 2 interest-free payments over the next 2 months. So free shipping and handling, just perfect. I've heard so many people talk about the quarantine 15. Have you heard people joke about that?
Yes, oh my gosh. And you know what? I started in that direction, right? Because I was like, I'm going to make this, I'm going to make that. And I was getting rich with my sauces and everything else. And then I finally said, okay, hold on. I need to back it up a little bit and get back on my routine.
Yes.
I think the biggest thing to remember right now is don't lose your routine. And this is I consider Ferris to be a pantry staple. I think this is something you should always have in your house, kind of like how you have flour or you have sugar or you have certain things we just always keep in our pantries. That to me is Ferris. Always have it there because there's always that time. It could be morning, it could be afternoon, it could be night that you want a snack, but you don't want to kill it with the calories. You don't want to kill it with the carb overload. You want to give yourself some protein, some antioxidants. So it fits for all of those categories. nuts are the best, you know, and I always share this. I don't want to forget to. A great friend of mine, the personal trainer, first thing he ever said to me, he goes, Carrie, every single one of my clients, I tell them to keep nuts with them at any given point and to eat 1 ounce of nuts before they eat. So like before you go to a buffet, before you go to a party, before you sit down to eat.
Before you go to the grocery store.
Yes, because it makes you feel full, okay? So you kind of like, you know, when they say never go shopping hungry.
Listen, never go grocery shopping hungry, because I don't know what it is about. All of a sudden, my senses, I feel, are heightened. And so the bakery, the aroma smells a little bit better. You end up, you know, going into the supermarket for a couple of things, and then you end up in the shopping line with a whole, you know, shopping cart full of stuff. So you're right. And these are portable. You've got I don't know if you can see the shape in the body of these, but they've got a nice little handle to them. I love the jar, right? Because you mentioned to me that Ferris is so proud of the quality of the nuts and of the berries. So you've got that easy kind of clear jar. Remember, you're getting 3 of these. Each jar is a pound. And then you just let us know. Are you more of a raw and a raw person, or you don't want them roasted, or would you like them roasted and slightly dusted with a little bit of salt? It's totally your choice. I've tried them both, and they're both really delicious. Hey, Carrie, we've got to wrap it up, but stay safe, my friend.
Thank you so much, Marlo. You stay safe, and everyone out there, it was great to spend a few minutes with you today.
Oh, thank you very much. Please continue to shop with us if you would like us to send these to your home. But let's head over, because we've been talking about healthy choices, and breakfast is a challenging one for some of us, especially